not sure whether you crossed the line that separates he that is just a quarter past puberty and Mr. Fully grown and defined. Man up. Welcome to BitterSweet Poetry, and today we're going to be speaking all about the men. Now before I dive into that, let me not forget to introduce myself. I am your host, Ludo. Right now I've been known for poems that do a lot of man bashing, so today we're going to let the men have their voice, and you should just stay tuned and hear what they have to say. So first up, we have someone who has not only done a lot of poems for BitterSweet Poetry, but has been a consistent MC, okay? Now this guy is not only funny, not only a good MC, but he is a great poet with really deep lyrics. Now this is Milimo, and he is gonna have something to say, so y'all better just sit down and take notes. This poem is called Future Generation.
Dear future generation, we are sorry for a world we left behind. A world that has substituted God, hence the reason why you are spiritually blind. We are sorry that we did not do what we should have when we should have. Now you don't have the right tools that are supposed to escalate you to a new dimension. We are sorry that when things started to crumble, we laughed and continued to live. We focused more on ourselves and we put God on our shelves. We knew a lot about Microsoft but still could not excel. We created a hell that left many dead men. We allowed Satan to take the pulpit. What I mean is our flesh preached more than God's spirit. We sang songs that glorified Satan's lyrics. Future generation, we allowed these things. We saw calamity, but we still went ahead and accepted homosexuality. Or in the name of I choose who I sleep with, it's my right. We got so lost in faith. We were not wise men. We could not see the real star. This Lion King lost its pride. No wonder you were ruled by Uncle Scar. Dear future generation, we are sorry that we absconded from school. We thought it was a waste of time, so we smoked weed and got high. We got so lost in intoxication too, we thought we were the most high. We slept around and thought it was cool. We acted like fools. Our plate was filled with procrastination. I guess that's why we were full of excuse. I said our plate was full of procrastination. I guess that's why we were full of excuse. Dear future generation, we are sorry that we voted for the wrong people to be in government. We are sorry that we allowed mediocrity to sound like sense. It was not our intention. We were blinded by greed so we could not vision our future generation. We are sorry that we allowed dead men to preach to our corpse. Preachers that could not point out sin but applaud us for our clothes that smelled like the stench of like a stench of death, stench so bad like rotten eggs. We had broken legs. We could not run the race. We burnt our own kind. Now tell me that that's not really about race. We sounded the drums of war. We started a war among ourselves. I guess you heard of Boko Haram. If you don't believe in my God, I kill your mom and steal your daughters. But future generation, please blame us, because all we knew to do was post photos on Facebook with pretty hashtags. But these hashtags could not comfort the harsh treatment of a child. We were neither cold nor hot. We just looked warm. That's right. We were not bored or stupid or grown. We just looked strong. We were not mature or big. We just looked grown. Dear future generation, please blame our women for what you have found, because they allowed our daughters in defilement to drown. Because they were so obsessed with makeup, they could not make up better time that added better color to our kids' dreams. They led our sons to a dark hole while they continue to go up and down stripper poles. Dear future generation, please blame us men. Yes, we were focused on checks with a lot of zeros while our sons became fake gym class heroes. Our eyes told lies while our mouth was shut with lust. We planted deceit and hoped to reap peace. We betrayed like Judas, but this time with more than a kiss. We believed in the serpent. I guess that's all we could do was hiss. Dear future generation, you died even before we bore you. You lied even before you had a story. We caused your downfall. Dear future generation, don't blame God or anybody else. It's our fault.
So I know some poems sometimes make you just want to go crazy with that snap game, okay? But that one, Milimo, thank you, okay? I can't thank you enough. Now, poetry is not only about just saying words that rhyme, it's about saying something that means something. And as much as other people can be out here in the world healing, like, well, doctors and nurses, we have been given the gift of healing with our words. So we thank you for that one, Milimo. So that was Future Generation by Milimo. Okay, so next up, Still keeping in line with keeping it male, because it's a male-dominated scene today. We're gonna have one by Milimo, but he's not alone now. He's gonna be joined by his partner in rhyme and crime, Jordan. And this one, ladies, it's called Prince Charming. So y'all better listen to this, because they might just burst your bubble.
People in days,
Okay. Man of God.
people in days and these things, stories taught unto us. I think it's not right. I think we must address this matter.
We must talk about it.
If we need to address it, let's address it.
Uh, Vione?
Munatenga manotsi yanga?
Unnecessary sim pirate, what is up?
Okay, because they say.
They say.
They say.
They say.
They say.
They say.
They say. They say. They say.
They say what?
They say they want a Prince Charming.
They want a Prince.
To charm them because what? They deserve it.
Apparently.
But it's alarming because their biological clock is ticking. So now time has become of essence, but their presence is not the right presence.
It's not the
so
right
they present themselves as princesses. Now
They
tell me.
present themselves
As princesses. Now tell me, how does royalty incline itself to selfish service? We serve this because those that claim that they want a prince, actually I need of a reality check. So reality check, sweetie. You live in a bin, so always expect trash. You can't give us what you don't have. No, you cannot give us what you don't have. What you have is not even equivalent to a king. So why dare even dream? You know, they are so funny. They don't want to get an education.
They don't want to get
But want to get a man's erection. It's so disturbing. Their brain is filled with, I need a prince. I need a prince, and he has to be a perfect 10. And she's not even worth of the glory of a woman. Are you insane? Are you crazy?
You say you want a king, so you go searching in the gutter. You say looks don't matter, so the size of his wallet and the bank account details make you look past his beer bed. Oh, I want a Prince
Charming.
A modern day Alexander the Conqueror. No, but wait, did you know? I think you actually taught me this one. Did you know that he married Cleopatra, the queen of Egypt?
And you don't even have a college diploma.
What do you have? You are still living off your parents' fortune? Watching Empire? Seeking the rule of an empire? Where is your empire?
Prince Charming. Citizen baba checking on now na kuti
You see, moyo muri empire. Muricha on the 7th bottle of Savannah. You black out every night, hoping that mkaoka you'll be kissed with a kiss from a prince like Sleeping Beauty. This is why you're constantly tweeting all men are dogs. You dress yourself like a piece of meat. What do you expect them to be? Can you fathom
can you even fathom their hate speech? All men are dogs. All men are cowards. All men are cheaters. But young lady, you have slept with my father and worse off, even my grandfather, and you expect the spirits of my ancestors to leave you alone. Elder, sold your soul for an S4. You sell low and expect high standards. Sell low and expect high. They mess up their friends' relationship so that they can just taste some. They crave for perfection and yet their plate is empty. They want to steal from another. They need to get away with their childish ways. Their childish way is becoming pathetic. Grow up, little girl. I need a car, so I need a blesser. But you are oblivious to the fact that you've cursed her, the female figure. Listen, we understand. We know you need a guy that is mature, has got a vision, and is stable. But don't dine like a pig and expect to eat at the king's table.
We understand that there are certain men who are more animal than they are mammal. You know that there are certain men out there. They are more courage, the cowardly dog than they are brave only. Such idiots walk among this earth with us. But God is raising great men.
Come on now.
They look just like them. We look just like
Mm-hmm.
them. We have haircuts just like them. But there is something that is different. See, you don't need a man who does not love you like Jesus. Him, he loved you before you even loved him. Even when you didn't love him. But no, you want a man who seeks your body before he knows your heart. He wants your flesh and does not know you have a soul. You will open your legs in the middle of June and yet you do want some attention, just for attention. No, I want to get a little bit of affection, so I'll return the favor in whatever kind you want. You show more cleavage than a baby sees when they are breastfeeding. And you call yourself a woman of virtue.
But anyways, we know that you desire a prince.
We understand.
But don't be nothing less of what the prince that you want. Because you should so awaken all sleeping beauties from the kiss of God. You are kissed by God. You walk with God. You are beautiful in God. So your makeup does not make up a virtuous woman. You are a breakthrough to a man that finds you in the arms of God and not in the coffin of hell.
You are perfection in the flesh. You are version 2.0 of mankind. With tune-ups. You are not substandard. You are the upgrade man.
Munga DSTV there what? So much more.
But listen, you are not a child anymore. You cannot live your life like a fairy tale. But this is just a story.
I think TT series, man. So you cannot die like a pig and expect to sit at the king's table.
No.
But if you dine like a princess, you will find us there.
So thanks so much for joining us today. I just want to assure you that it is not a male-dominated scene, okay? There are a lot of powerful females that we do have lined up for you, and I am not just the token pretty girl, okay? So you do need to stay tuned to our show to see what more we have lined up for you. And in case you haven't already, make sure you go to Facebook, like BitterSweet Poetry Zambia and Mfumo HD, and you can catch up with us. But make sure you don't miss our next date. That's same time, same place.